Vickie Jenkins interviews Mary Hardy, bookseller, educator, author from Greenville, Mississippi. It's my pleasure to honor Mary Hardy, Woman of the Month. Interview with Mary Hardy, Woman of the Month. I am Vickie Jenkins. I am from Clarksdale, Mississippi. I am a book toaster. I am a constructive writer in my picture dictionary, a children's reference book, contributing to published by the Community Library of Mississippi. I am the co-chair of the Community Library of Mississippi, and Mary Hardy and I are members of the Learning Tree Book Club. Mary Hardy is a book gallery owner. The book gallery is the only independent bookstore in Greenville, Mississippi. The book gallery is independently owned in the bookstore, Black owned, in the Mississippi Delta, the only Black owned book club in the Mississippi Delta, and the only bookstore in brick and mortar in the city limits of downtown Greenville. Mary Hardy owns the book club downtown and the book club independently owned bookstore in the Mississippi Delta and the only brick and mortar bookstore in the city limits. While there are 10,800 bookstores in the USA, only 125 Black-owned bookstores across the nation. The U.S. book industry generated $25 billion in 2019. Mary Hardy, an educator, teacher, honor students, the co-founder of the Delta Book Festival. Mary Hardy started Moments with Mary last year during the pandemic. This month, she features women like Fannie Lou Hamer of Sunflower County, Mississippi. Mary, what year did the book gallery open?
Well, first of all, Vickie, I want to thank you for that great introduction. So I will attempt to answer the questions that you present to me. The book gallery started in 1995. And it was originally started by a group of ladies who were members of Taliba Book Club. It inspired interest among our community, our students, and a student from T.L. Western High School invited us to be a part of a book fair, and the students were excited. And after that excitement among the students, we came back and started the book gallery. So that was 1995.
Yes. What was the largest in-store book event?
But during that time, everybody was all interested and excited about the book gallery. And Clifton Talbert, who is a graduate of O'Bannon High School, who's written several books like Last Train North, The Cold Place, was invited to hold a book fair or book signing at the book gallery. And we created lots of attention, and so I would say that was among one of the greatest book signing events, along with later on, Meredith was invited, and we had a great attendance for that affair.
Name a few women featured during the Moments with Mary during the Women's History Month, and tell us why.
Okay, so during Moments with Mary, I did some thinking about women. And of course, before I feature the woman, I have to get the feel of the woman. So the beginning of Women's History Month, I featured Fannie Lou Hamer, who is from Greenville, Mississippi. And I felt like that she would be a jump start for the month. So for this month, I featured Fannie Lou Hamer, Amanda Elsie, who was a supervisor or Jean supervisor, and a school was named in her honor in LaFleur County, which is Amanda Elsie High School. This past week, I featured Mary Shepard, who was instrumental in owning Club Ebony and helped to jumpstart the B.B. King Festival that's held annually.
Mary, tell us now the names of your two books. Tell the audience the name of your two books.
Okay, the name of the two books that I've written, and just enjoyed putting those books together because they brought back lots of memories from my childhood. So the first book that I wrote is entitled Uncle Hubbard and the Burlap Sack, which is about childhood memory. And the second book is Snippets of Truth, which is a compilation of snippets about my childhood.
Yes, Mary. Give us a few of your greatest professional achievements.
Oh my. So my teaching career was really, really exciting because upon graduation, we were told that you need to have a profession that you could move along, so that you wouldn't have to stay in the same place or teach the same grades all the time. So I have an undergraduate degree in elementary education and special education. So I spent part of my career teaching special education. I moved into regular education and then across on to gifted education. But as I moved through those areas, I tried to do something that would enhance me and enhance my students. So as a teacher, I was inducted into the Mississippi Teacher Hall of Fame. I was nominated for District Teacher of the Year and moved on to the state finalist Teacher of the Year. And that year, a man beat me out. I thought, wow. So, and then as I moved on through my career, I became a national board certified teacher. So I tried to do things that would kind of enhance me and along the way enhance my students. And plus I became a National Writing Project Fellow, where I was able to share my learnings and my teachings with other teachers. So I had a grand teaching career of 34 years.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is really big on the education profession because the education is lacking in the state. And this is very good. Tell the audience why you started the Delta Book Festival.
Well, we started the Delta Book Festival, and when we came up with the idea, we were right on the edge of the pandemic that we didn't know was coming. So the pandemic hit and we had to cancel, but our purpose for starting the Delta Book Festival was to continue to provide cultural events for our Delta area and to reintroduce our residents to reading and the book gallery. You know, we had went into the book gallery and reorganized it so we could have writing groups, invite writing groups to come in and to write. We have a conversation area. So it was more or less to reintroduce the Delta to more cultural events and to invite others to come in and share their products with the area.
Yes. The Delta Book Festival and the Jackson Book Festival joined forces November in 2020. What impact did the collaboration have on your community?
Well, it revived it. You know, we could go out and share with the community what we did, how we did it, and why we did it, and encourage others to do the same and to try promote others to read not just local books, but books statewide and nationwide.
Give the audience some insight, ins and outs of the bookstore business.
Well, the bookstore business is good. It's thriving. It's just that we have to figure out, and I've had to figure out ways of sharing the books and the other wares that is provided through reading and the book gallery. So I had to increase my marketing techniques, and that was one of the reasons I started Moments with Mary, is to be able to share what's going on at the book gallery, what's going on statewide and nationwide as it relates to good literature.
What pre-pandemic managerial decisions would you redo if you could?
Well, I'd have a website, up and live, viable website that would showcase the book gallery and the books that are available there in the book gallery.
What challenges has the bookstore faced since the pandemic?
Well, before the pandemic, you could openly invite people in. Well, the pandemic came and we had to close for a period of time. So we've had to come up with other ways, like the Moments with Mary, more events, web-wise, online events that would encourage and to keep people updated as to what's going on. But now the pandemic is not over, but it's eased, and people have gotten their vaccine. So, you know, we can encourage a limited number of people at a time to come in and shop.
Do you do curbside service?
I've done lots of curbside service in different ways. I have it so that you know, I can advertise, and if there is a book that I have that's available, I can mail it to them. So I've done lots of mail orders during the pandemic.
What provides? When will you when will you resume in-person events in your bookstore?
Well, we plan to resume in-person events in the store in a limited way as our community members get vaccinated. And the mayor lifts the mask order. You know, even though it's been lifted statewide, we have not lifted our mask order in Greenville, Mississippi. So, you know, the book gallery is open. We have masks available if someone comes in and it's not wearing a mask. So as soon as people get vaccinated and can meet face to face in a limited order, you know, we will invite people in, because we are, like I said, we are open in a limited fashion now. And if it's you know, someone wants a book and they let me know, you know, I can get it to them.
Yes. Are you providing virtual book events for authors?
I can and will. So yes, just let me know. And they can be done on a Monday or Friday or Saturday. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Tell us how the audience can view your online book catalog.
I have an outlet on shopairs.com or Cash App or PayPal.
How can the authors contact you?
They can contact me through email, and that's marycharleshardy@gmail.com, or they can call me at 662-820-5047.
Tell the readers how you could buy your books from you online.
They can go to shopairs.com, and I'm working on a shopping cart information today. So they can contact me and let me know, and they can shop through PayPal or Cash App.
Yes. Are you working on any new books, new book projects?
I am working on a new book project as I speak to you. Or I am working on a memoir. It's a group effort for my mother. So, but my sisters and brothers are all contributing, and hopefully we'll have that done by, we're hoping we'll have it done by January 2022.
Tell us what's next for the Delta Book Festival?
Well, we are working. I'll have to get with my group and see when we want to have that, present that event to the community. The Greenville Mall was very, very receptive in helping us, providing a space for us to have that festival. So we'll have to check with the mall to see when it is available for us to present that event.
Yes. Now, is the audience have any questions? We thank you for joining us, Mary, and we do hope you have a good. Today is Friday, and we do hope you have a good weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.